Okay guys, I got a lot of good feedback from a video I did that was titled Firearms Facts, and it was about the Glock handgun. And I gave a couple of facts and told a couple of things about Glock on camera, and people seemed to respond really well to that and like that video. So I figured I'd kind of continue on that series, and we'll talk about the AR-15 here for a couple of minutes. I just want to give you guys some basic facts. I don't need to go into all the little pinhole detail stuff, but just the basic stuff that's good to know about guns. Okay, so what we're going to talk about this time is, what does the AR-15, what does that name actually mean? Where did it come from, the AR-15? Well, AR simply stands for Armalite. I've heard some guys say Armalite rifle, and that is not true. The reason AR stands for Armalite is because it's the first two letters in Armalite. It's not representing two different words. The 15 is just simply the model number. It was the model that that Armalite used when they made that rifle, the Armalite 15. Now, Armalite sold the rights to the AR-15 and the AR-10 to Colt in 1959. So, technically, if you don't have a Colt or you don't have an Armalite, you do not have an AR-15. We use a generic term, and I do the same thing. We call all these rifles an AR-15. I do it too. It's just kind of a thing that everybody does. But technically, this is not an AR-15. That name is licensed to Colt, and Armalite uses it as well now, again. But everybody calls it just as a generic term, just so we know, what we're talking about when they bring out a gun and say, hey, this is my favorite AR-15. I've done that several times. I'll pull this out and say, hey, this is my favorite AR-15 in my collection. So don't feel bad, and I'm not going to stop using the AR-15 as a generic term to label all these rifles. These are interchangeable with the Colts and the Armalites, and all the parts will interchange and things, except for, this is a piston gun, and those are going to be direct impingement. But, if this wasn't a piston gun, like my Smith & Wesson M&P 15 AR, I also have an Armalite AR, Colt, and the list goes on. But those parts will interchange. There is some parts on a Colt that will not interchange with other guns, but some of it's minute, but there is a couple of things on a Colt that will not interchange with other AR-style rifles. So there you go, guys. If you like this type of videos, let me know, and I'll keep it up. Just bringing you out some facts. AR-15, Armalite, Model 15. All right, everyone. I'll be back with more later. This is H4T, and I am out.